Deserves to win another race. As you mentioned, he's been unlucky on multiple occasions this year.
Could be a good 10-15 minutes for the clan. Betty's Hope coming up at Ripon at 3:55 in a listed race. Last one goes in here.
Misty Rock moving in. It appeared to be the last. And they're off. They've raced away for the Amateurs Derby Handicap. They're racing over the 1.5-mile journey. And not too much pace on early. Say no more, a little bit awkward at the start, as soon caught up the ground. Allegiant perhaps just in front here through the end of the opening furlong or so. So Allegiant together with up on the outside Asher Zuri. It's probably about 2 lengths away then to find Dance King in that green jacket from between rivals. Misty Rock under Jamie Codd. Say No More is now in 5th position from Brancaster. At the back of the field is Fairy Tale. So they continue over on the back straight in the Amateurs Derby. And out in front, Asher Zuri with just about 1 mile and a furlong to run. Now establishing a couple of lengths lead under James Harding. From Allegiant there in second under Pat Millman. Will Easterby on Dance King placed in third. Then the winner of 2 years ago and third last year, Say No More, settles down in 4th position at the moment in this year's running under Simon Walker. The horse who's got the visor on for the first time today. Then Misty Rock and Jamie Codd, followed by Fairy Tale and Ross Burkett. And at the back of the field there, Brancaster under George Edery. So it's Asher Zuri and Track and Distance winner here last month, who leads the way. From Allegiant in second, the recent Newmarket scorer. Back in third is Dance King. And a neck away to Say No More. Further 2 lengths back to Brancaster. And then Fairy Tale. Misty Rock at the tail of the field. And now begin to race back towards Tattenham Corner shortly. And they're heading towards the final 5 furlongs of the contest. Asher Zuri leads. Shows by length over Allegiant in second. Dance King in third. With Say No More in fourth. Brancaster is next. Racing on the inside of Fairy Tale, and then Misty Rock toward the outside of those. Heading back towards home shortly inside the final 1/2 mile. Asher Zuri, she's out in front under James Harding. Leading from Allegiant in second, Pat Millman. Up the inside then Dance King, sharing out third with Say No More. Then came Brancaster, followed by Fairy Tale and Misty Rock. They head up the home straight inside the final 2.5 furlongs. It is wide open, dancing on the inside. Say No More, the light blue coming there, travelling sweetly. Allegiant toward the outside of that one. Asher Zuri now drops away. It's Say No More and Simon Walker who lead from Allegiant in second. Now ridden for more under Pat Millman. Misty Rock staying on well under Jamie Codd, but still work to do. And it's Say No More who led them inside the final furlong. Allegiant though looking to press in the closing stages. It's Say No More from Allegiant. Then came Misty Rock, and approaching the line, the Amateurs Derby goes again to Say No More from Allegiant in second. Misty Rock in third. Back in fourth, Brancaster. Then Asher Zuri, followed by Fairy Tale and Dance King.
The shorter, quicker stride of Say No More takes him past and manages to hold off Allegiance. Misty Rock back in third spot. Say No More registers a third course success and another one in this Amateur Riders Derby.
Yeah, it does indeed, and the gap opened up so nice for Simon Walker there around Tattenham Corner. Unfortunately, James Harding's horse hasn't turned very effectively and has just carried Patrick wide and left a lovely inviting gap for Simon Walker. The experienced amateur took it, and that has made a difference for Allegiant. Just got a bit outpaced, he said, on right to line, but yeah, just here coming around Tattenham Corner, not a great deal Pat can do, and James Harding's horse has carried him wide, and look at that nice gap that Simon Walker's had. You want to try and keep to that inside as much as you can. There's 3 horses that have been able to go up there, and that ultimately has made a difference. Just been carried wide, and it wasn't Pat's fault, but that's racing on Epsom sometimes.
Look at the difference in the stride of the pair of them as well. Little short, quick action of the winner, Say No More, a much bigger, extravagant stride pattern of the runner-up, Allegiant, and he's going to gather ground late on, and the gap is going to close.
Yeah, just the gap open, Simon took it. He's probably a little bit idling as well, I imagine, Say No More. Misty Rock was still on late when it's got over, he just got shuffled back early on. They went very, very steady, a bit of a sprint finish. It's not really played to Allegiant's strengths, but well done, Simon Walker. Very, very experienced, and he gets on very well with his horse.
Little bit better from Brancaster in fourth.
Yeah, you'd imagine dropping into 0-70, which he'd be eligible for. There's definitely races for him. Misty Rock again dropped in grade. He's got a little bit too far behind out of his ground, but ultimately a bit frustrating there for Allegiant.
5 to 2 and 2 to 1 favourite. Say No More beats Allegiant in that Epsom Amateur Riders Derby. Next up, we're off to Cartmel. It's the Smart Money's on Coral Handicap Chase over 3 miles, 1.5 furlongs. Steel Wave is the market leader. Brian Hughes on board, looking for his second winner on the card.